Did you know that during World War II, the Poles ended up enlisting a bear into the ranks of their army? The footage you're watching is 100% real. The Polish army marched across the Levant, and in Iran they adopted a bear cub, and the bear cub grew alongside these Polish soldiers, adopting much of their manner, from walking on its hind legs, saluting, drinking beer, as well as smoking cigarettes or eating them most of the time. Eventually the Polish army made it to northern Africa, and from there they were meant to be sent via British boats to join the fight in Italy against Nazi Germany. But the Brits did not allow mascots or pets on board their ships, so the Poles came up with a trick. They decided that they would formally enlist Wojtek the bear into the ranks of their army. They named him a private, they provided him with a payslip, he was paid in food, by the way, not money, and off he went to war. The Poles fought in the Battle of Monte Cassino, one of the most legendary battles of the war. This hilltop monastery was controlled by the Germans, and the Polish assault was the only one of the 4 assaults on the monastery that was successful. Wojtek the bear during the battle loaded munition crates from a truck and handed them over to his soldiers, and then eventually the Poles marched on. After the war, the units were disbanded, and most of the Poles found themselves in exile in Western Europe, unable to return home, where communism was imposed because the Soviets took control of the country, and Wojtek shared the fate of his Polish soldiers. He was placed in Edinburgh Zoo, where he was allegedly fairly unhappy, but whenever the Polish soldiers came to visit him, they would jump into his enclosure and they would wrestle with him, give him beer and cigarettes, and apparently every single time he heard the Polish language, Wojtek the bear would light up, and he would stand on his hind legs and salute.